peoples, I'm Face by Trevi if you did not know, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. If you want to see this look, click right up here. I think it's on this side. But let's get straight into this video. My tips for lash application and just how to wear them all day without tons of issues or it stabbing you in the eye or corners lifting. So let's get into it. So I'm going to look at this lash right here. I won't actually be touching it because they're brand new. And I don't want to start them to wear if I'm not going to wear them. But this is the Lash, let me look, Melissa from Lash Me Up Cosmetics. Beautiful brand. They're very, very long. But do you see this little nub right here that's on both sides of the lashes? One thing you want to do there, always take a pair of cuticle cutters. Make sure they're clean because this will be going by your eye. So always take a pair of camera cutout. Trying to have space to film 3 videos is rough. But, so like I was saying, these little nubs on the edge of the lash, you see it right there. I always take a pair of clean cuticle cutters and I trim that part off because first, it might stab you in your inner corner. And second, usually lashes, especially big lashes like this, are way too long for your eye. But you want to cut the inner corner one off for sure so it doesn't stab you, and you want to cut the outer one off just because, like, I don't have a real reason for that one to cut it off. But so lashes don't fit every person's eye. Everyone's eye is longer, shorter, more curved, you never know. So what you always want to do is you take the lash off. They're so brand new, I really don't want to touch them. But you take the lash off, you set it on your eye, no glue or anything, just to see where your lash will end at the end of your eye. And I usually go to about right there, where my finger is pointing right there. I don't put it any closer because it can give you that very fake lash look, even though they are fake lashes, because no one's real eyelashes go all the way to their inner corner. On top of that, your the inner corner lash strip might start to poke you if you go too far in. So I always take a pair of cuticle cutters. If I feel like I need to cut a little strip off, I always cut like one nub at a time. You see this little whip of hair, I will just cut that off. If it still doesn't fit, I'll do another one. You always want to cut less than more, because once it's gone, it's gone. And that can mess up the whole look of your lashes. They can look sideways if one's longer. But another thing, the way I cut them at an angle. So if this is my lash, I'm cutting it, I cut it at an angle like this on the lash band. So it leaves like a pointed edge by the base, but that also makes sure that it does not ruin the wefts, because this is either glued or sewed in here sometimes. You do not want the problem of your hairs coming out the end of your lash because you cut through where the lashes are sewn in or glued in. So always make sure to do that. Another thing, so lash glues. Lash glues are very difficult. Do not get it in your eye because you can go blind. I don't know what to tell you. If you do, blink a lot, try to get that stuff off, rub your eye. Get it out of your eye if you get lash glue in your eye. Also, it's not comfortable. I've done it once or twice, and I was kind of scared for my life a little bit. But I used to use Duo lash glue. The problem with Duo is it takes forever to dry. And on top of that, it really irritates my eyes sometimes. I think it's like what they use to make the glue or whatever it is. It really irritates my eyes and will make my eye just water and water. It'll mess up my makeup look, or it'll mess up the lash because I'll keep trying to apply it because I'm very determined, okay? So that's one thing you want to do. You want to have glue that works for you. Also with Duo, I feel like it's not too heavy duty. So I always have the problem with my lashes coming off inner or outer corner, sometimes both, which is a huge issue for me. So I don't use Duo anymore. I found this is from Lash Strips Adhesive from Lash Couture. It's a brush on. I have no issue with this. It dries so fast, so it takes me less time to put my lashes on. All I do is strip, wait a few seconds. I might blow on it. If you're doing customers, do not blow on the lashes. That's just germs. But like, it's my eye, it's my germs. So like, I blow on my lash, put it straight on my eye, it's stuck. So what I use to put on my lashes are these lash applicators. I got these from Tarte Cosmetics. So I grab the lash. So if this is a lash, you see the curve, I grab it like this. So I'm gonna just stick this under here. So I grab it and I try to make this part straight. because it's just the shape of my eye, so I straighten out the end because I always stick it right in the middle, but I like to apply my outer corner first because my lashes are so long. I always get lash glue in my lashes, and that's just the way I have to apply them personally. I do not put mascara on my lashes first, and I will tell you why. Partially because they're so long. So I just go like this. If you look down into a mirror, it makes it easier to get them behind your lashes if you have long lashes. And you just put it on. I always do middle, outer corner, make sure that's situated. Back to middle because sometimes it will lift, especially a new lash. New lashes, you want to bend the band a little bit, mess with the band so it's easier to fit to your eye, because otherwise it's going to be stuck in this lash tray shape. No one's, I don't know anyone's eye that's actually that shape, so you have more trouble putting it on. I go back to middle and then I do my inner corner. If my inner corner is not looking the best sometimes, since it is a brush on glue, I pull the lash down and I brush right on top of my eyeshadow or where the band meets. So that just reinforces it a little bit more. I'll have no issues all day. Sometimes I still bring these two items, lash applicator and glue, backwards, you know, just to make sure my lashes stay on all day. But the reason I do not put mascara on first, you don't really want to put mascara on your false lashes because it can alter the style of them. Like this very beautiful style, you put mascara on them, it can clump them up, they won't look good. And you can't wash all lashes. Some lashes you can wash, they'll keep their style. Some you cannot wash because they will just get destroyed. And I mean like wash, like put them in soapy water and rub your fingers like this through them. It'll just clear off all the mascara. But I put on mascara second because I feel that it gives my time for the glue to dry. So I give my time for glue to dry. I do parts of my face. After that, I fan them upwards. And especially on the outer part, I push them up so they don't sag. You don't want a saggy eye when it comes to lashes. It's just not a good look for anyone. Even natural lashes, they go up and out. So I wait for the glue to dry, do other stuff on my face, then I push them up. Next thing I do, I put on mascara. I do this second because my lashes are so long and curly. I can't put on mascara first because it makes it very hard to get the lash actually behind my lashes when I'm applying them. But I try to keep this mostly to the base of my lash so I won't get them on the false lashes. You don't want to ruin the style. But it also helps blend into the lash, like the false lash, instead of like having a band of probably powdery lashes, or like they're not as black as your actual lashes, or if you have a gap in your eyeliner between like your band and your lashes. I always do that so it blends into the false lash. One more thing is always put a strip of mascara. If you're gonna do no eyeliner, always do eyeliner with lashes because I just like liner for one, and then two, I feel like it looks better for my eye. But if you're not gonna do eyeliner for your lashes like wings, I still always take a little bit of black liner and do a thin strip across the lower lash, the upper lash line, like deep in the lashes. So when I apply my lash band, just in case there's a gap between my actual lash and my eyeshadow, you can't see the color through it. Then it just covers up the distance that it might be away from your lashes. If there's color seeping through, always put a thin little line. So that way it still looks like you don't have eyeliner on if you don't want to wear any. And it covers up the distortion of your false to real lashes. So these are all my false tips. That's not what I meant. These are all my false lash tips for you. This is how I get my lashes to look real cute. Sometimes I still have issues, especially with new lashes. Like the glue they glue these on here with, I always try to peel it off first because it makes it more difficult for your lash to stick to your eye where they have this glue on here that they glue it on with. I feel like second, third wear of lashes is always the best because they're more fitted to your eye by the end. They also have like a glue on them already, so it just gives them something more to cling on to. That's how I look at it, as it feels for me. But these are my lash tips to perfect, beautiful, long, flowy. You probably don't want them flowing, but lashes. And I am Face by Trevi. I hope you like this video. If you want to see more like this or more looks like this, Subscribe by clicking my face over here. It might be over there. I don't know. I get confused. And whatever is the opposite side, click and watch some of my other videos. And I will see you in the next one.